Have you ever wanted a tactical helmet, but you don't have the money to pay for one up front? Check this out. From Hardhead Veterans, you can get a ballistic high-cut helmet for $495 total out the door. With the payment plan from Sezzle, you can definitely knock that down into 4 equal payments. You will get the helmet shipped to you once the first payment is cleared. I advocate financial responsibility. Don't buy this and then refuse to pay the rest of them. Don't be a dirtbag. Don't ruin it for the rest of us. Anyway, you can go ahead and check out their site, hardheadveterans.com. Are they Berry compliant? Well, they're US materials shipped overseas, manufactured overseas, and then shipped back. If you're trying to protect yourself and you're on a budget, which I'd imagine that a lot of us are, this isn't a bad deal. They do keep a lot of veterans from law enforcement and the military employed, and they also utilize services from businesses whose members are part of that community. You also get a piece of equipment that has a pretty positive track record. So while you might not be getting a product that was 100% made here, you are supporting fellow American veterans from the military and law enforcement. You could say that as far as finish goes, there are issues with QC, but that doesn't take away from the protective nature of this helmet. You can pick up a nice helmet cover, or you can get an El Cheapo one at Amazon. It doesn't really matter because all you're doing really is protecting the finish or changing the outward appearance of the helmet. The chin strap utilizes a magnet to hold it closed. I thought this was pretty different. I've never really seen this. I'm used to an off-score chin strap. The padding is sufficient and customizable depending on how it fits on your dome. Mix and match until it's totally comfortable, but remember, this is a helmet. If you're gonna get hit in the head, it's never going to feel like you just landed on a pillow, but at least you didn't get your grape crushed in. Everything about the helmet for the price is pretty nice. Like I said, the most important thing to me was the price out the door for the type of protection that it offers. You can get all sorts of accessories for the helmet too if you want extra ballistic capabilities. The mounting hardware for nods and your ear pro has their HHV logo, and the sides utilize an M-LOK system. So if you're looking for something that isn't going to break the bank, I'd say that this is a pretty viable option for most people. Now you could argue, what is your life worth, and then end up springing for a helmet that's $1,000 to $2,000. If you need that level of protection, at that point it's up to your employer or agency to be issuing you that type of equipment in the first place. Dropping that kind of money when you have other financial obligations definitely doesn't make sense, especially if you're taking care of kids, a mortgage, a car payment, on top of food, insurance, whatever. So I know this isn't a crazy review where I go out and I put a few rounds into it because I don't have the money to drop that way. But I do have enough to get something that will serve me well enough. And I think that's where most of us fall under. So if you're looking for a protective helmet for work, whether you work at a range, security, whatever you're doing, take a look at these guys. And if you don't need the ballistic protection, just be aware they do have bump helmets as well. And that's it for this quick video. Take care. Stay safe.